I figured it's a pretty exciting point in the game here. I want to maybe get another episode going kind of quick here. Now, I will say that I let the AI take control and just kind of let it go for about an hour just to see what would happen. And it was really surprising. The AI that controlled my army, they ended up pushing Sun Jian, taking Chai Sang. They took Lu Zhang and also Zhang Jai here. Really don't know how to pronounce those right. And also over here is Sun Jian controlled pretty much this little bit here. Wang Lang was still around. I let it go for an hour and about a year passed. And Gongsun Zan had actually taken control of most of this area. And Sun Jian had actually taken control of Shouchun, Jiapi, and Beihai. Zhang Liao remained. He acquired an officer and started to push for Luo Yang, actually. Cao Cao was holding Nanpi here, and Wan and Zhu Cheng were unchanged. Dong Zhuo was still there. It's very interesting. It's quite interesting. Now, obviously, when I play, everything will be different. Because the entire map right now is pretty much designed because of my aggressive pushes for empty territories. And so that sometimes the computer doesn't respond. I think on expert they're more likely to. Here I'm setting up yet another camp. I have a chain of camps here. And that's all because of the tribes, which I want to avoid fighting for now. At some point I will essentially just knock the place down and acquire most of their army. And I don't want to do it too soon. At a time when it's not gonna stretch my army so thin, and I have less neighbor threats here, Liu Yan and Meng Huo. And luckily the reinforcements are headed back, so they won't do anything here. And this is going perfect. This is just, I did not imagine it would go so well. I figured Sun Jian would have taken my port here and pushed me back, and I'd have to fight him at Hangyang maybe, or it was just gonna be a mess. But I really turned it around there with the catapult at the port, and the entire thing shifted. I took his warlord Zhou Yu through recruitment. That was really exciting. Really, I mean, employ doesn't get much better than taking one of the best officers in the game, and at the same time, it is somebody you were at war with, and that very officer is leading the charge of this this kind of expedition against you, and then you take that officer and you use him against his own army. That feels really good to do. And I'm ready for the action phase now. And yeah, Cao Cao, and with Zhang Liao splitting from him, it's great to have him slowed down in his growth. Okay, Shan Yue is already charging for my new town, which is no problem at all. I've totally expected that to happen. I have a nearby fort they can safely go to. It's close by, and this is going great. Now I hope I can take this port here and take some really good officers. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. I always like getting the custom officers. She's not one of the best ones, but still, she will be useful. Oh wow, they have got this. I'm not sure if they'll knock the port down or it's gonna be close. I'm doing a lot of damage. This is going great. So I think they brought it down about almost 40. Can't accept. I'd say, yeah, the next turn they should take the port. And I would say that I would acquire a few thousand troops. And he has 23 officers here. That's actually madness. I mean, I guess they would fall back to Chai Sang. But oh my gosh, if I could get these officers. Let's just take a look at the spoils. I'd say the officers are the true treasures of war. Huang Gai, anybody from Dynasty Warriors, I have to have him. He's got great stats. And the art in this game is it's really awesome. Sensei. Shao. Beautiful art there. A lot of strong warriors. Lu Meng, really good. Yeah, look at his naval tactic. Okay, so Shan Yue is launching an all-out onslaught against me now. It's been probably like 2 or 3 turns I've had this town. So I will reward a 75. I gotta change that really fast here. It's expensive, but it's very necessary. Okay. So I'm going to take all the troops. Take 15k. And we'll go to the fort. checking. They'll just go straight to the city, and I'll leave it nice and empty for them. They'll just walk in, take it. They won't do any damage. And that is the best way to deal with it. And you can also pay them a ridiculous amount of gold if you're very rich, and I am not. I think they need like multiple thousands of gold. Okay. I want to see if I can maybe bait an attack. If you can just attack a camp, you know, that would control the damage, and I can reinforce it. Like, I want to build a large military presence here, but I also have to worry about Nan Man. They're very unpredictable, and they will attack any of the camps. That's why I have so many, is because if they decide to attack one, I can fall back to another. I want to start moving troops there. And decide who I should leave at this spot here. Probably Zhou Yin. Thinking if I leave the town very weak, it's more likely to send an army out. He has assault, that's good. Illusion, that could be useful. I think I'll just send the top two. We'll do 10k, that'll be fine. Have to consider what officers I want to bring over here, because I have pretty much all of them over at the other war front. Let's see. I do have one level 8 general here. That's good. Can do a little bit of drill. Should have done it before I sent them out. That's my mistake. You can obviously move officers around. Bay is going all out here. It would really be good to put pressure on Li Lian here because he is fighting a losing battle, it looks like, over here. Be an opportune time. This unit shouldn't need any help at all. So I'm just going to focus on getting them ready here. Consider who I should move. I like him here just for his warship. I want to keep my naval officers near ports, maybe, or I think I want to move one officer here, maybe. I don't know. They're all really good political officers, but they have great tactics as well. This is my new officer here. She has magic, bow, horse bow. It's pretty good, but let's review this here. I think I'll move Jen Dao, actually. She can be useful over here. I don't really need to bother repairing the port. Just have to be really careful. Start moving them forward. Make sure what tactics they have. You have 2 bow users mounted. Okay. Yeah, they'll all be very useful. Take half the troops there and move them up. Now, Liu Biao might attack next turn, but I'll be instantly sending reinforcements. There's not much employ-wise, unless I can steal somebody. That would be useful. I've already tried to get her once and failed, and so I think it's more likely the second time I could maybe get her. I brought this guy over because basically his best stat is war. You can slowly raise the morale. Checking. Not winning. thinking of taking these troops now and going, I guess, up to this camp here. It'll be a long journey. Yeah, definitely Fa Zhang probably take him. Nobody else really. They're more, yeah, they're all like political. So. I think I could take 10K. Curious what the distance is. Okay, 21 days there. And then 24. So that's, okay. Thought it'd be further. And if they attack, I guess once Liu Bei takes this territory, he'll come straight down, maybe. So I kind of want to deal with this sooner rather than later. I can try and build this town up a bit. That's decent. So double check. Okay. Gongsun Du is making a move. Okay. It's like no force is really that powerful, I'd say. Everybody's trying to grab something. I wonder if I should maybe try a search. Find something there. Draft a little bit. troops at Wu Ling can either be used over here or maybe over here. Next turn I should be able to knock them out. Yeah, defense is so low now. Yeah, he's over. Nice. See, I acquire the troops that are there. That's so good. Yes, got the custom officer there. Got a charm. Really wanted those reinforcements to get there, but now Sinjan is out of the picture there. Now a lot of the officers looks like they escaped and got to Chai Sang. Let me take a look at the employ and see. I had to have gotten one or two. Okay, so I got 4. That's very good. Definitely wanted him. Yeah, Lu Meng especially. Really good. Let's see if she can get anybody. Okay, that would be really good. Lu Meng. Okay, whoopsie, I forgot. Looks like troops are recovering. The wounded troops, so I'm gonna have to have one of the officers go over. I'm gonna save those troops there. The incoming Shan Yue. Should be another couple turns, I think. And this guy here, he just drills. Double check the rewards. Gotta be really slow down with the gold spending. Hopefully, I've got one going for Lu Meng, so okay, I'll get Zhou Jin. Try and get this guy. Okay, I got one for him now. And now this guy. Okay, so I have one for each one now. Okay, maybe I'll try a search. They said there was a lucky omen, but it's probably going to be far away. Just going to search within my immediate area. Okay, so that search. Basically just the last little bit maybe here. Anybody? Not really. Okay, pretty good. When I get ready to attack as soon as possible, I'll definitely send a lot of reinforcements, I'm sure. He'll do everything he can to save it. I almost think it's worth sending 2 officers to try and get him. Alright, so now I guess I'll just move some personnel. Basically, I don't really need to leave hardly any. Get ready to combine my forces. I think I'm going to use these guys here to build a camp here while I'm fighting. Thinking think the officer that I have here. Okay, Soon Bin. Some training points. I don't have enough to teach him a tactic. I want to bargain. Let's see if any personnel here can move over. It's going to be... in the top 4 here. Which one? Okay, definitely Sun Huan. Probably want to start moving up to the camp, I think. These are, I think, some good officers to take. The remaining officers. Political skills higher. All my troops in position over here. The guys here don't have to do anything. Quick look at the forces. Let's see the repute actually. Soon John just passed 300. I'm quite sure why mine is so low. I mean, I feel like I've been winning some battles, but 50 officers now. Wan Shao has a nice amount. See if I can maybe raid. Try a double raid. There's a chance they could get injured, and that would be bad, because then they're going to be useless with their weakened stats. Almost in position to just snatch the city here and really hold on to it, not have to worry about Sun Jian. He'll probably send like 15k a tower or some cocky setup to Guiyang, or could be an absolute madman and try and attack me over here eventually, but I just have to punish him again, like, just for overextending. He saw me making land grabs and he just had to like rush over and tell me no. And I end up taking like 40k of his army. And his warlord, Zhou Yu. Okay, I'm gonna watch this action phase here. See if Liu Biao moves. Starts hitting the port maybe, and if he hits me fast enough, I mean, maybe he could take a lot of my troops. Okay, where's he going? Okay, okay, okay. Oh man, got Lu Meng. Okay, yes. Okay, a lot of good stuff happening. Yes, serve me. Okay, avoid death. Yes. New master. Yes. Okay. Very good. I got all of them. This is so good. I was not expecting him to do this. This is so good. This is so great. Wow, his stats are amazingly low. He's given Han Xuan a run. Like seeing the blue sky. Okay. I'll use him to like move troops and drill or something. I don't know. Near Chai Sang. Okay, Liu Bei, he got Zhangzhou here. Meng Huo is just being really patient. I don't know. Okay. Liu Yan is hopelessly split apart here. It's the perfect time to strike. And I got my troops here now. Okay, that's good. I'll have a nice sized army there. I'll have some backup over here. This is just too good to be true. Yeah, he's using this unit also to go over there, and this is perfect. So basically I can probably make the camp and not have to worry about anything, I hope. Just do a camp. I think that would be more than enough. And it's great because I have this large army here that can respond immediately. But based on the troop numbers here, I don't see any sort of response from him if I start building. drill going. I actually need to start moving this army. On the one hand, I need a presence down here because Sun Jian will more than likely send his army down to Guiyang. So I need something to kind of counter him. Yeah, I'm just gonna take these and hopefully there aren't too many more that wounded. Just rush over there. Got them over here. Some new officers, actually. It's a good spot for them to be at. Definitely get their stats higher. The gold's getting scary low a bit. I'd like to draft, but it's not looking too good. Try. She could get me that officer. Is anybody close by, maybe? Yeah, it doesn't look like. I'm gonna try and search. Okay, so it's not looking like anything there. Okay. His loyalty is so low. It's like obviously Liu Bei is having somebody alienate that officer. Try and get him. Let's see. Might be worth it to sell. I can check to see if I'm able to. My usage is 19k, I have 32, so. I can sell a big chunk of food. That's helpful. There's no one to really draft. Let's go and double check. Like Zhuran, I want him to be on a battlefront here, use his skill. Ling Tong also is. I think I will actually. I think I'll move them. It's silly to have 2 level 8 generals sitting in town there. this is all going quite well now. I think I'm going to consider launching my attack immediately. I'm thinking a tower with my best bow users. I'm going to drill before I set it up, but I want to make sure who I'm going to use. Use them. I'm going to drill with these 4 here. This will be good here. I'm not expecting him to have a really strong warrior that's gonna duel me. But he might, and it could be very bad for me. This should be very good though. Permit retreat, and doesn't really matter. Yep. Now there's officers here I want to move as well. Possibly these 2. As well as this guy. I feel like Liu Biao, that war front there is kind of set with officers, and probably this side could use some more. There's like no one to really draft. Like search. Controller sometimes it's like a slow response. Apparently he's going over here. Okay. Can't believe Yuan Shao is in such a position against Gong Sun Zan. Pretty interesting. Oh wow, what? He's gonna lose this town and get wiped out. Unless his unit goes right back in there. Can't really see who's winning there. So Gong Sun Du might actually get Kong Rong's territory. I feel like he could lose it right away though. Save it here. A bit of a short part here. It's going pretty well.